We are streaming and re-recording! Yay! Welcome back, everybody, to the third session of 3020 Faun's Heart. I apologize, I am so sleepy right now, it's not even funny. I can't even imagine everyone that's like hours ahead of us, of where I am right now in this. I apologize greatly. So, quick recap, because it's been about 2 weeks since our last session and my memory is short, although I do have my notes in front of me here. Where we left off, our intrepid adventurers had come out from the show of Faun's Heart's carnival, and out back, waiting for them, was the halfling they had chased through the store, or through the marketplace, and through their own encampment, until Valia took them into her tent to try and get some information out of them, see what they knew, and that didn't end very well. So we will start today, unless anyone has anything to add to that.
According to Pat, it ended very well. We got that halfling.
Well, got, yes.
That's all I have to add. I just wanted to add that little correction in on the story. I think it's important that we have an accurate record of activities.
Anyone else have anything else to add? I think
relevantly, no. Although, irrelevantly, a bunch of my friends are currently watching the stream and mostly talking about my hair right now, and that's a little bit embarrassing.
Your hair looks good. That's why they're talking about it. I was talking about your hair too.
That's true.
If
Anyway.
Pat could see your hair, she'd talk about your hair. But she can't.
I can see your hair,
Because
though.
Pat's not real.
I think your hair looks really good right now, by the way. I really do. I like it. So pretty.
Thank you. I should have pushed harder on the irrelevant part.
Never!
There, we just got more people into the stream than ever now, so they all can see Abby's hair.
Because that's what matters more than Faun's Heart, just for right now. Hair, okay?
Well, this is a campaign of all girls. It's all our appearance, right? The rest of it is just sprinkles on top, I thought.
Yeah, we don't play D&D. What are you talking about? We just discuss...
I don't know how.
Yeah, we just totally just sit here and talk about, our hair, and shopping, and, like...
Are we supposed to have sprinkles?
To be fair, this group has spent an inordinate amount of time shopping in-game. We might try to correct that.
Never. D&D involves a lot of that, because you gotta get armor and stuff. Come on. Okay. Bringing us back to the point at hand.
I believe Abbey was shopping for breads.
I'm gonna make no comment on the buns.
They were good buns. Still have most of them.
So typical of us to be talking about baked goods.
It's what we know best.
It is what we know best.
We should all be wearing aprons right now.
Well,
I got my awesome gender shirt.
I'm sorry I'm new at this. I forgot to wear my apron. I'm not very good at this yet.
So, but getting back away from the buns and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, you guys come out from the show, and the halfling you would talk to is actually there, waiting for you. Just kind of sitting underneath one of the trees. Not quite in the shadows, but clearly they would be more comfortable if they were. But they promised to meet you, and, well... And if they had done that by hiding somewhere else, you wouldn't have spotted them, they suspect. Although, I'm pretty sure last time she kept failing her actual rolls. So... Let's see how lucky the dice are tonight. Who wants to do what?
Well, Pat's gonna get her staff out.
Am I among these miscreants again?
If you suspected they'd be there, I imagine you would be if you've come out after the show. Ms. Langla is also kind of there, milling around the back. She doesn't look towards you guys or towards the halfling or anything like that. It's like, whatever's your business is your business. It's more just that she's kind of out back too and wandering around. That's all.
Well, like I said, Pat's got her staff brandished so she can make sure that the halfling sees it, and I'm surprised you showed up.
I said I would, didn't I?
Well, what have you got for us?
But that pet store. Well,
Sure.
that is what you asked.
What do you got?
Not much.
I'm going to suppose.
Hmm?
Sorry, shouldn't have said it just then. I was just saying that. Yeah, but Valia is there. Has come from a different direction. Has her stick.
Alrighty. The halfling kind of looks amongst the guys and... Well, it was quiet. I mean, I kicked around and checked it out and... Also, it kind of stops... She stops for a second and like... Yeah, it was quiet. Who wants to make an insight roll on what they've actually just realized themselves, too?
Pat's not smart enough for that. She's very disappointed in this halfling, though. Very disappointed.
Before I move on, does anyone else? Okay. Alrighty, so Valia and Lidda, I'm guessing if Tess is... and Tess gets that too, beautiful.
Yay!
Three of you that wanted to also figure out the exact same thing that she did at the same time, which is, unless she was being really, really, really quiet around the animals, and granted that's kind of possible, but not all of them, why are all the animals, why were they exactly quiet? Like, why were they completely quiet, kind of thing? There should have been some movement, something, some small noise of some sort. Even if she could have disguised her scent, things like that. There should have been something. So,
The strange case of the dog in the nighttime.
there you go. Remember, there's a lot of animals in there. The likelihood that all of them, missed someone being in their midst and remained quiet about it.
Everybody knows animals are stupid, but,
Absolutely they are. I'm gonna stop doing that. Next moves. Or questions, or anyone else? Anyone?
Well, Pat
Are
is
you
just
okay?
super pissed, yeah.
Am I okay? Like, that's the halfling asking if that's what you said.
Yes.
Just seemed odd, don't it? Why were you all thinking?
Well, I was just thinking. Last time I saw you, you were left to the tender ministrations of my compatriots.
Oh, I got some bruises for sure.
You
Not-
sure did.
None that won't heal in time, and possibly with application of something else later.
Well, Pat has no idea what you guys are talking about. This halfling just seems like a complete disappointment. And I think this halfling is probably a thief, and we should probably put it in the circus jail or just kill him.
Circus jail?
I assume there's a circus jail. There must be some bouncer somewhere that we
Yes.
can be like, this halfling's a thief. Here you go.
You're sitting with one of them. That's Tess, kind of.
Oh, well, good. Here, Tess.
I'm sorry, I'm just really
Yeah,
hung
I
up,
mean, I
hung
guess
up on this
that's kind of my job.
concept. I'm just really hung up on this concept of a circus jail. Who goes in the circus jail? Circus criminals? Did they commit circus crimes?
Yes,
Were they
did.
stealing the peanuts, tickling the elephants? By any
Yes.
chance did they swap the clown's baggy pants? Like what do you do to get thrown in circus jail?
you do bad things to carnies because you know what? Carnies got to take care of ourselves. Everybody disrespects us. Nobody likes us carnies. They all think we're here to steal stuff. So we have to have our own jail and our own bouncers, obviously, Valia. And I thought you've been in the circus for the longest time ever, and I can't believe you don't know that.
I've been here for 6 months.
Oh. Cheers. Well, now you know that.
We don't have a lot of call for circus jail back at the Temple of Ilmater.
Well, it's not a circus.
Not usually. I mean, there was sometimes, Father Ignatius could get kind of wasted and a little bit, but mostly no.
Well then. That's slightly Tess's job in a way. Not quite a bouncer, but she is security in that she's a thief looking out for thieves. Depending on if she told you, none of you would know that half of it. So what's gonna happen? What are you gonna do with this halfling that's like standing in front of you and it's like, wait, what?
I told you I want to give it. I want to put it in circus jail. I'm gonna roll something to try to grab it and throw it in circus jail.
You're not gonna seriously let her do this, are you?
No.
Where's my
That is actually the halfling asking, like.
Where's my
backing away slowly.
My character sheet? All right, here you go. Here we go. Now you just hold on, halfling. I'm looking at my character sheet. Don't move while I find what I'm doing. There. How'd I do? Oh, well. Thanks for getting in the way. Thanks for getting in the way, Valia.
You're entirely welcome.
I would definitely call that a crit fail, unfortunately. Well, Pat, you go to reach for the halfling. Now, to actually grapple would have been a strength, but we're gonna go for the reach. You can go with the acrobatics to just get around the group to get her, and you didn't get around the group. You got stuck, you tripped over your own staff, and you actually face planted in the ground.
I blame Valia. I know it was her.
I wasn't involved. This time you failed all by yourself.
Sure, whatever. I know it was you. Well, now the halfling got away. What do you want to do now?
They're still standing there just looking at you.
Oh.
The halfling didn't start running. The halfling just kind of backed up like, are you seriously going to do this? Do you need anything else from me?
You haven't given us anything.
I'm gonna go.
We have a responsibility to her now.
To who?
I'm afraid I don't remember her name.
I don't
Her.
believe I ever gave it.
Oh, you mean this young man standing in front of us here? We don't have a responsibility to that guy.
What responsibility are you thinking?
Have you been alone for a long time, Pat?
Well, with my books isn't alone. I don't know what you're talking about. I mean, I have all these fun characters and stuff like that, and we talk all the time. And I have read more than enough books with small chimney sweeps to know one when I see one, and that's what's standing here lying to us.
I shrug at the halfling.
The halfling kind of shrugs back, and it's like, I'll leave you four to figure this out for yourselves. And walks away.
Well, I'll stand up off the ground. I'm bitter that we didn't get that young man to go to circus jail.
On the upside, Jalyn, I'm
Yes?
pretty sure that halfling is never going to stalk this party again.
At least not without making sure that you can't see her.
That didn't work the first time.
No, like, from a distance, like telescopic. There will be no finding her
She'll
again.
only stalk us from the next town over.